Welcome to St. Francis Mission in the winter. Finally today it got up to 11 degrees, and it's been below zero all night. And for the last 2 weeks we've really had a lot of very, very cold weather and a lot of snow. And as a result of that, in this update I thought that I would go to a different part of the country, not physically, but at least bring you there to talk about a famous Jesuit who was a missionary in Mexico and southern Arizona, Father Eusebio Kino. He was in Mexico and northern Arizona in the late 17th century and early 18th century. And he ministered to people in what is known as the Primaria Alta, which for us is that part of northern Arizona, southern Arizona, which is Tucson and Phoenix area, and northern Mexico. Father Kino was a person of many different talents. For one thing, he was a cartographer, and he mapped most of northern Mexico and southern Arizona, and in fact discovered that Baja California was not an island, but connected to the mainland on one of his missionary journeys. We also see here in this picture a picture of San Javier de la Bac, which is in Tucson, Arizona. This was one of Father Kino's missions. It was destroyed by an earthquake and later rebuilt by the Franciscans. In fact, Father Kino set up 24 missions in that part of the country. Along with doing that, he was a great defender of Native American rights. There's a large correspondence with the Mexican officials at that time, defending the rights of Indians and being sure that the new corporations that the Indian people had set up would be protected. Father Kino taught them how to be cattle ranchers. He taught them how to do all kinds of things in order to better be able to support themselves. So Father Kino is one of the important sponsors and patrons of this mission at St. Francis, South Dakota. And in fact, this icon was commissioned so that we could have him in a prominent place in our offices. And we often beg his intercession on the things that we're doing. But because his missionary model was to empower Native people and to support them and to help them become independent, that is the same ideal and goal that St. Francis Mission has. So the programs that we run here at St. Francis Mission are now headed all by Lakota people. And they are the ones who come together to decide how the mission will go forward. And in fact, to come to the more practical pieces, just this last month, Mr. Richard Braca, who is a Lakota person, became the Chief Operating Officer of St. Francis Mission. So not only are all the department heads Lakota people, but now the person who oversees them is a Lakota person. This is extremely important as we look down the road, because in the next 20 or 25 years, we would really like to be able to say that we are helping to establish a local Catholic Church that is basically administered by Native people. In that vein, we just finished a weekend retreat of all of our board members as well as the department heads, an overnight retreat where we went through the strategic plan and had everyone look at it and come up with new ideas, new directions, and begin to formulate where the mission should go. We've done that now for 3 years in a row. So all the Native people on our staff have an input into the direction of the mission and the things that we consider important, that all of us consider important, working together. Out of that, of course, came this hope that we can begin a nativity school in the fall, but the interim piece is that we will begin an after-school program in March to prepare second graders to enter the nativity style school in September. And we have had a great response from parents who are interested in having their second graders come on board. Once again, this type of school and this after-school program is a long-range plan to help us achieve our goal that in 20 or 25 years we would not only have Catholic leaders who are educated in the faith, but also leaders who can take on professional responsibilities in the tribe. And so the Nativity School is a long-term process. All of the other programs we administer here at the mission are going well. We're right now in the process of renegotiating our arrangement with the Betty Ford Center for the recovery programs. And we hope to have the new arrangement in place in 2 months. The museum is getting ready to open for the summer season. And so right now we're readjusting some of the exhibits in the museum to make sure that we constantly are changing and presenting new pieces to people. So we're continuing our religious education programs, and all of the programs seem to be doing well. The parishes are doing fine. We just finished another round of preparation for baptism, and we had baptisms in the parishes this last Sunday. So I thank you for your support and help, and I'll continue to keep you updated on what we're doing, and I intend to stay inside today as long as it's just 11 degrees.